Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Blue. This channel we find the true seek understanding and be the light. So this one is interesting. We're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So apparently, Nicki Minaj, if you guys don't know, Nicki Minaj had just tweeted recently about Donald Trump saying that he was gonna go and do something, put boots on the ground in Nigeria for those that are being persecuted, those that are being killed, the Christians in Nigeria that are being persecuted, killed, having their churches built. That's alleged. There have been some rumors of not happening or happening, but interesting thing about that is I've done a video in the past where this was happening in Congo not too long ago. I think I want to say it's sometime last year, maybe 2 years ago. I want to say last year. Same thing was happening in Congo. Nobody said absolutely anything. Now it's happening in Nigeria. Again, this was a different administration. Now we have something happening. Nicki Minaj had made a comment about how she was glad that Trump, doing something and trying to defend the Christians that are out in Nigeria. And now she's here at the United Nations speaking. Let's go ahead and check it out, and I'll put my 2 cents afterwards.
Thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace.
Okay, so my thoughts. Um, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting Nicki Minaj to be at the UN talking. The UN, just like what's her name? I keep thinking Amaretto. I can't remember her name is, but she's the one with the very short hair. I think it was like blonde or something like that. She made a speech during one of Trump's rallies, and you know the black singer artist lady. I can't remember what her name is, but this is again caught me off guard. I was expecting something like Cardi B in a sense, but I don't think I think we would have, put in time to make sure that this speech actually goes well. I mean, she's a representation of America. Not only that, millions, if not way more than millions of people now are watching this because this is worldwide. This is the UN. People from all around the world is watching this. And Nicki Minaj, a rapper, a singer who normally the rapping and singing people have nothing to do with politics or anything that's going on, I guess, worldwide to this extent, you normally wouldn't see somebody at this level of her, I guess, caliber coming out, especially coming to defend religious freedoms, let alone Christianity. It was interesting that she said something in the first place on TikTok, and I guess Trump took that and ran with it, or the PRs from the Trump administration took that and ran with it. And I'm assuming, and the funny thing is, I don't even think it's too off for me to say that she's a either Republican or a conservative. Why do I say this? Why blue? Why would you assume that? Well, because she thanked Trump first off, and now she's even out here being some type of public figure under the Trump's administration. Feels anybody else? If you see all the other celebrities that are Democrats that don't like Trump, they don't like Trump. If they ask Trump, they wouldn't even say thank you, Trump. So the fact that she's doing this just leaves me to believe that she is a little on the right leaning side, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's just interesting that we have Nicki Minaj, a female rapper that's out here and doing this. Now the thing is, how many more people is gonna come out and look at something that's worldwide that's happening? How many more people from the black community is gonna come out and actually watch her? Like, yo, Nicki Minaj is in the UN. She's actually talking in public speaking. What is she talking about? What is she saying? And then hear them talking about religions. Hear her talking about religious freedoms. Hear her talking about, the Christianity persecution that's happening in Nigeria. But again, this happened in Congo. There was 70 people that was beheaded months ago, but nobody made a fuss about it. But that was under a different administration. So could that be, a key factor to it? I'm not 100% sure, but it's just interesting that they saw her, she put her voice out there, and now she's out here in the UN making it worldwide. I mean, she has a platform. And this is what you do when you have somebody that has a platform, somebody that agrees with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You talk to them, you work with them, you cooperate with them, have them cooperate, and have them say something. And this is what they do. So to me, it's just interesting. Um, I don't know exactly what this means for Nicki Minaj afterwards. I mean, I don't. I mean, this could just be like a one and done deal. But just the fact that they had her come out, and even like the way that she dresses. I mean, she still looks like Nicki Minaj, but it's like a different Nicki. And the last time I saw her, I think she was talking at some type of event or something like that. I can't remember, but she was dressed pretty modest. Nothing, out and extra and revealing like you would think like she would back in the day. She seems to have changed in her appearance a lot. And it's interesting. I wonder what's caused that shift. And if you guys have seen the video that I just did recently in regards to Matt Barnes making a switch and actually, following the faith, there's something that's happening. There's something that's happening and things that are being revealed to these artists, to these celebrities, and they're starting to see the truth. And maybe they were in it before, but now they're like, yo, I need to stop what it is that I'm doing and make a change. But I just found this very interesting. And I had to bring it up. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.